Hey guys, I am back and I have an object here. I have a tool that we're going to look at that I have had for probably almost a year. That it literally fell behind a bookcase and I forgot all about it. And it's something that I got just out of curiosity. I know it's not the highest quality item, but I love multi-tools. I love looking at them, and I wanted to take a look at this and see, you know, how good or bad could it be. So there is your label there. Now, a lot of you might have seen something very similar to this on Amazon, which is where I found this one. It is not your standard multi-tool. It is I think when I first saw it advertised, it was like a car rescue device or something. But it's got a window breaker. That's what this is supposed to be. I mean, and let's face it, as window breakers go, that would give you quite a smash. Hammer, and you know, it's a safety hammer is what they call it, but let's face it, yeah, you could use that as a window breaker, but besides that, all of the rest of this is just standard, you know, multi-tool capability, right? So you've got an actual hammer on there that you can use. Jumping ahead of myself, we should take a look at the little instructions here, which kind of details everything that it's got going on. Okay, now we'll get back to it. So you've got some tools that are in the handle that you can use just as is, right? But we'll start from the top. So you've got a little safety bar there. You give the handle a little squeeze, and you can rotate that down. You've got a sort of spring / torsion bar, spring-loaded. This has been, wow. This could use some oiling, I guess. And it's just like, you know, Leatherman, Gerber, SOG, whatever. So you've got some snippers there for wire cutters, kind of standard pliers, and sort of a wrench there. Now, the one problem that I foresee here is that, well, this is pretty wide, so you're not going to get this in any kind of small area, you know, at all. Not like, you know, any of the other standard multi-tools that have a smaller profile that you can get into a small working space. But you have it, you know, so if you have the capability to get this in there, you can use it. But you've got that going on, and then it locks down, which is nice. Inside the handle, we've got, number one, a blade. And I'm not exactly sure of the size of this. It's about 2 inches, give or take. We should probably test it out, I guess. I don't have really high hopes about the edge there. It doesn't feel incredibly sharp. It's actually not too bad right up until that part right there. So yeah, the blade needs some refining, and I'm planning to give this one away as part of the giveaway. So I will actually work on that edge a little bit before we do the giveaway. I don't think the pull through on this is going to work at all, so let's slice. The slice is not too bad, but yeah, the edge definitely needs a little bit of work, and like I said, I will take care of this. It's not too far from being good. It just, I think just a little bit of honing stones, not even like real sharpening stones, just a little bit of honing on it will set it straight and make it a good cutting tool. But I'll take care of that. So by the time somebody gets this, it'll be all good to go. Now, none of these lock, which is not so much a concern, but it would be nice. What's next? Next we have a saw, and pretty effective teeth on this one. I don't have anything in here to saw, and it's pretty lousy weather outside. But I think that'll do it for you. Next we've got a Phillips head, and I guess it's sort of a one-size-fits-all. If this doesn't do it for you, then screw you, but you've got a Phillips head there. The nail nick on this next one, it's like covered by the other blade, so it's almost impossible to get to. Weird, but there we go. So now we have, looks like that's potentially a wire stripper, little multi-size wrench. Can use this as a little bit of a pry bar, although I don't know how effective that is. And of course a bottle opener. And then the final tool in the bunch, these are a little stiff. So a serrated edge, which also probably needs, no, I don't know, I guess it doesn't need too much sharpening being serrated, but, and then a little file. So, like I said, it's not a high-end item, but if you don't have a multi-tool, it's probably not bad to keep in your car for emergency purposes or in a bag. What is interesting is it actually gives you a full hammer. So, you know, if you did have to go away somewhere, you were looking for a tool to actually do some light construction with, you know, building a shelter or whatever, and you were planning to do that in a more permanent sense than just lashing together some stuff, this would help you out there. It's an interesting tool. I've seen things like it before. I was always curious as to what the quality of this kind of stuff is. You know, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not too bad. Some of the tools could use a little bit of refining. My big concern, again, is just, well, the quality of the steel. I have no idea what it is. No clue, because it's not listed anywhere. Using these pliers, little difficult unless you have plenty of clearance up here, but still better than nothing. Overall, though, looking at it, the little aluminum scales that are on the side of it, nice grippy pattern, so you get a really good hold on it. The handle that goes into using the pliers up there makes for a really nice grip. Ergonomics are pretty good. Fit and finish is actually, it's in the realm between decent to good. You know, it's like, again, not the highest end, most finely finished, but for the price, actually things, I mean, they all fit well, they line up, nothing's loose, nothing's wobbly. Screws are all nicely done, nothing's jutting out or anything like that. It's, you know, for the price, it's a very well finished little tool. So I think it's got some good use, and especially for the folks out there that, you know, would like a good multi-tool but don't have the money to spend on one of the big fancy ones. Not a bad option. And especially if you're planning just to enter the giveaway and this is something that you could win, I mean, for free 99, I think it's pretty good. This coating, I don't know exactly what it is, but hopefully it stands up to some use. I mean, you'd hope anyway, right? So what do you guys think? Who would be interested in something like this? Weight is probably a little bit heavier than something like a Leatherman or a Gerber, standard multi-tool. But then again, you're getting a little bit, you know, you want to have that leverage up here anyway. So, Sheath is semi-rigid. It's got a little bit of shaping to it over here. You don't feel any kind of plastic insert, but it definitely holds its shape, which is nice. You've got the single belt loop. It rides definitely high. Excuse me. Definitely rides high when you put it on a belt, but easy to get back in because of the way it holds its shape. Solid snap. Doesn't rattle around too much when it's in there. So let's actually take this sticker off. I mean, I might have to use some Goo Gone or something on there now because this sticker's been on there for God knows how long. I'll remove the sticker later on, off camera, I guess, because it has been on there. Oh, there we go. Got a little stickiness. But I think that, especially as a giveaway prize, this is not a bad thing. So what do you guys think? Is anybody particularly like, hey, that's cool, I want that? I think it's a cool option. Not something I would probably have thought of if I wasn't just looking around and saw it. If, like, Leatherman came out with their own kind of higher-end version of this, I would probably be very into it. I'm curious what one of the name brand companies would do with this. So, another tool option, another something for the giveaway. I'm not really, honestly, you know, it's been so long. If it's still on Amazon, I'll put a link to the product listing in the video description just so you can check out all the details that they have on there. I can't believe it fell and I never noticed it was gone, and I'm glad I'm finally getting the video out there. So go ahead, guys, discuss your opinions on this, and if you would like to see it as a giveaway prize, who's excited for a chance to win this or not. While you do that, I'll get some more stuff done, some more stuff up there, and keep adding to the prize bucket. Well, you guys, you know what I'm about to say. You are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. And I, and some more cool stuff, will be back again real soon.